Okay, this is another tutorial video for Wusik Station AD. This is for the wave sequencer. And I have updated the wave sequencer a bit. So this is version 1.1.0. This one is beta 02, but it should be okay to use. What I have added, so let's go to sample player plus wave sequencer. Here on no sounds, click to load sound, I'm going to add the analog voices sound. So I can go now to the MIDI processor, which is going to open the wave sequencer, which is the only MIDI processor right now. And what I have added is the pattern copy and paste option, and also sequences copy and paste. So let me add a few steps in here. Let's add 4 steps. And I'm going to add just a bit of the tuning. So let's play the sequence. Now I can copy the sequence. I just click on here, on this small options button, copy sequence. Then I go to the sequencer number 2, because each pattern has 6 sequences. And I'm going to show how to use that. Now I just pass the sequence, and I'm going to change a bit the tuning of each key. I just put in some random tuning just so you can test this out. And now you can see here on the options that is enabled using mod wheel for sequence selection. So I can just use the mod wheel to change the sequence in real time. I can also go and copy the sequence again. I go on the 3rd sequence and paste there and change a bit more. And now I have a 3rd sequence. You can see here on the playing sequence, it changes as I move the mouse wheel, the modulation wheel, sorry, from 1, 2, and 3. And I can have 6 sequences if I want. And if I copy this pattern, I can now go to the 2nd pattern, which I have to add. So I click on options, add a new pattern. So now I have pattern 1 and 2, and I can use the paste pattern. And I can change the sequence in here a bit. So let's say I'm going to add another sound in here. Insert new sound. So now I have 2 sounds. And then I can go and change the sound of the 2nd pattern. Pattern sequence 1, pattern sequence 2. I just click and drag to change to number 2. Or I can right click and select the sound I want to use. Let's change on the 3rd sequence. I can also use the numbers on the keyboard. Number 2 is going to change all of them one by one. So now I have pattern 1. and pattern 2. I can use the modulation wheel to change the sequence. And I can go to pattern number 1 and select auto go next. So it plays the first pattern and then go to pattern 2 and stays there. So that's just an example of what you can do with the pattern option and also the sequences. So I can also use the repeat here to repeat 2 times the first pattern. So I have to actually disable the auto go next. So there you go. You can do some very complex sequencing with this using the 6 sequences. We have 6 sequences per pattern, and the patterns is going to be the number of patterns you add. So you just add a new, you can remove a pattern if you want, and then you can use the auto go next pattern, and it's going to play the patterns in order, and we'll stay on the last pattern. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.